Hello, my friends. This is the Fun Astrology Podcast. Welcome to your episode for Tuesday, November 18th. Today is one of those quietly powerful threshold days, but almost everything that happens tonight, so the whole day builds towards that turning point. We start with Mercury still retrograde in Sagittarius, trying to reason through things with big ideas, big statements, big leaps of meaning. But by the time we go to bed tonight, Mercury slips backwards into Scorpio at 10:20 p.m. Eastern, and the tone of our thinking changes completely. This is the bridge day, the doorway, the inhale before going underwater. So let's walk through what that feels like. All day, the moon moves through Scorpio, preparing us for the new moon on Thursday. This is already private, deep feeling energy. You might notice yourself slowing down, listening more closely to your instincts, or becoming aware of things that you've been avoiding. The moon in Scorpio can be like an emotional sonar. You hear the echoes of whatever you haven't resolved. And we get a powerful activation tonight because the moon conjuncts Venus in Scorpio at 11:49 p.m. So this could be a day of bringing emotional presence and relational truth to the surface. Then the moon trines the north node in Pisces just after midnight. Think of this as the heart preparing for a course correction, a soft but unmistakable pull towards what's real. But the main event is the thing that is defining the entire day. It's Mercury's re-entry into Scorpio. When Mercury retrogrades back in through a sign, we return to unfinished business. We revisit the story, we reopen the drawer we may have shut too quickly. Mercury moved out of Scorpio originally on October 29th, so think back to conversations, realizations, secrets, or emotional threads active around that time. Those themes return now, not to haunt you, but to be clarified. Mercury in Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so it tends to be scattered. Big ideas, big opinions, fast conclusions, jumping ahead before the facts settle. And this retrograde started in Sagittarius, so you may have noticed some mental static, too much input, too many directions, too many possibilities. Tonight, all of that condenses. Mercury drops anchor. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio wants depth, not volume. It wants truth underneath the surface story. It wants to look at the motive, not the headline. It wants to understand why something happened, not just what happened. And the shift is emotional, intuitive, and even psychic. You might feel yourself becoming quieter inside. Your inner world sharpens. You grasp something that was blurry. Something clicks into place not because it's logical, but because you can feel it. This Scorpio stretch of the retrograde lasts until December 11th, when Mercury finally moves forward again and re-enters Sagittarius. That's when the broader meaning becomes clear, when you can talk about what you've found. But right now, this isn't energy for explaining. This is energy for investigating. Tonight's Moon and Venus conjunction acts like an emotional truth serum, and the trine to the North Node in Pisces is like a compass swinging north. So the invitation for today is simple. Let yourself drift inward. Let yourself remember. Let yourself feel. Let Mercury guide you back into the room where the truth is waiting. The answers are already here. And tonight, when Mercury moves back into Scorpio, you might have an idea of where to start looking. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I will be back with you for tomorrow's Wednesday episode, looking at the moon moving further into Scorpio and embracing the balsamic phase before Thursday's new moon. So until then, much love. Talk soon.